Studio 10 highlighting places that survivors of abuse can get help. We also want to give them the platform to share their story in hopes it sparks a light in someone that needs help.
This is finally the chance that I get. And then, Tanisha, how are you going to respond?
Tanisha got a second chance at life, and with the help of her mother, she was able to finally leave her abuser. And then she began her healing journey. And after sharing her story on a church pulpit, she realized others could be inspired and helped too.
I'm no longer a victim, I'm a victor. Healing isn't linear, so to anyone out there who is a survivor, every day doesn't look the same, and that's okay. I'm here, whether not in the physical, but just remember me in your heart. Remember that we all have a purpose and a plan, and it's to heal.
In these impossible and dark days, the St. John's community has stepped up to the plate to help Katie and her family with GoFundMes, fundraisers, and meal trains.
I don't think the words thank you are adequate. I am not sure how to thank the community, to be completely honest with you.
Your love was enough, but our love isn't everything. And when you realize that you gave all that you had to give, truly, there's a level of acceptance of a decision that child may make that you will eventually understand and learn to live with.
We were at MSU when they did their 1-year vigil, and we had a young person who was clearly having a hard time. The person kind of sat down. Sophie must know I'm telling the story because she just went calm. They know that though, they sense that. So the pup just sat with that person and we just were still until that moment passes. It's hard to put that into words, watching the magic that happens when they're working.
As a queer artist specifically, I think a lot about presentation and how you present yourself to the world and how you see yourself internally. There is this very forced grin.
How do you explain the love that you feel at the walk? Like, it's like a big support group.
Yes.
But it's also celebrating all the fundraising that every single person there has done all year round.
And so Mature Magazine really came from this idea of me wanting to highlight millennials who are redefining what it means to be mature. Opportunities aren't given to us so quickly and often as larger cities like New York or LA. And so for us, a community of artists, I think it's important for us to support each other and to offer opportunities. And so the small token of inviting them to come along with me on each journey is not just for me, but it's really for them to just be a part of it and to take what I'm offering them or whatever, and for them to take that and go somewhere else.
I've had, you know, a breast cancer patient come to me afterwards and would say, I was just diagnosed with that, now I understand it. Because you get told something, but you don't hear it. And so sitting there listening to what she was just told, and they talked about it, she now had a better understanding of what she was just diagnosed with.
9/11 is such an important part of history, and to see the people still honoring that and remembering that is so important. And you know, you sit back and you watch them, and they're there to, yes, to give blood, but you look at that wall of stars, they look at the name card they're carrying or the faces of the first responders, and you can see that it makes an impact. It's really important.
Firm believer that if you can see me, you can be me. I hope that individuals who may hear my story or learn about my journey to the Miss USA stage know that, you know, a similar path is possible for them. Whatever lights their soul on fire, whatever they are passionate about, they can truly be fulfilled in fulfilling that dream and that sense of passion or sense of service that, you know, may wake them up at night. I think that that is really something that people should hold on to, and I've found ways to hold on to that throughout my life. And I also think that just dedicating yourself to something bigger than you are as an individual is so incredibly rewarding.